Happy Friday to you, and welcome to the Friday Funnies, home of all things irreverent. Well, in the first week of 2016, the stock market has dropped about 1 million points, and North Korea exploded a hydrogen bomb. What else could go wrong, huh? Oh yeah, President Obama issued an executive order to stop gun violence, and I'm sure that's made all the bad guys out there want to turn themselves in. Happy New Year. On the positive side, I don't have to worry about paying excessive income tax or getting kidnapped because of my money, because I, like you, did not win the $500 million Powerball, which is now up to like $700 million, which is even enough that Donald Trump is going to buy a ticket. I'm going to buy a ticket too. I'm going to play my favorite numbers, which are pi, the square root of 2, absolute 0, and infinity. Wish me luck. Well, everybody on my block has taken down their Christmas decorations. Everybody, of course, except me. I usually leave them up until Groundhog Day, and then if the rodent sees his shadow, it's 6 more weeks of Christmas for me. So gather around the tree and enjoy this week's Friday Funnies. Greyhound has been busing college students and migrants around the country for decades. In fact, I even took Greyhound once from Cleveland to Chicago, and it was that experience shortly thereafter that I started going to church. Anyhow, this week, a Greyhound bus headed for Denver made an afternoon stop in Salina, Kansas. It wasn't a scheduled stop, but the bus driver was tired, so he pulled over in a La Quinta motel. Checked in, got a room, and took a nap, leaving a bus full of passengers sitting there wondering where the heck he went. After a while, one of the passengers called the company, said, we don't know where the driver is, and we're kind of freezing here. And the company told them to go wait in a nearby fast food restaurant to stay warm. Greyhound. It's just like hitchhiking, but not as reliable. I've got two sausage stories to start the new year. First, in Kyrgyzstan, which of course nobody could find on a map, a visitor from Scotland was arrested. His crime? He made fun of the country's national dish. He made fun on a Facebook post. Michael McFeet showed a picture of the sausage, the national sausage, called chuck chuck, or horse meat sausage. And he made a comment that it looked a lot like a certain anatomical part of a horse. He could face 5 years in a Kyrgyzstan prison, where, trust me, they take their sausages very seriously. Our second sausage story comes from Florence, Alabama, where the post office reported a suspicious package. So the Florence police were called. They x-rayed the package and determined it was indeed suspicious. So they sent in robots to open it up and pull out one of the numerous foil-wrapped cylinders in there. And upon removing the foil, they discovered that the contents were hot dogs. Somebody wrapped a bunch of hot dogs in tin foil, and the evidence was confiscated by the police and properly grilled.
Please hang up and try again.
You know, Walt must be spinning in his freezer with this story. The staff at Disney's Animal Kingdom Villas in Orlando, Florida, mistakenly delivered 14 pieces of luggage to the wrong room. When they discovered their mistake, they went to the room to retrieve it, and that's when they were met by the room's occupants, Setia Kurniawan and his wife, Vani Gustamego, who I guess are probably from Kyrgyzstan, I don't know. The couple refused to return the bags until they were compensated by the hotel for a Hello Kitty toothbrush that they claimed was damaged by the staff. When they continually refused to open the door, police were called, a scuffle ensued, and Setia and Vani got to visit Disney's Slammerland, where the Hello Sucka toothbrushes come pre-damaged. Well, my friends, that's a wrap for another week. Send these funnies to your friends, and I will see you next week.